오. 소리가 나지? 너무 맛있어. 이거 이렇게 오는 거 처음 보는데? 개봉 후에 아. 오. 손이 막 떨려 힘들어서. 으악. 오, 바지런히 먹어야겠는데? 아, 깔끔해. 와, 깨끗해졌어. 너무 예쁜데?
집에서 독서 공부해야 되는데 그렇게 재밌어?
그래서 진짜 되게 감동받았고 생각해보니까 옛날에도 그랬던 것 같아요.
He was trying to be natural, and then he was surprised we were natural.
아니 여러분.
Can someone ask for their bread? Not normal, but you're allowed to do it if you want.
Yes, you're allowed to.
But I know
Bread
he was
too.
sitting there talking about like all these places he owns, so he was like.
끝.